Hey everyone, Kat here, your favorite ginger bibliophile, and I've got a fun one for you today. BookTube is already amazing. We sit here filming ourselves talking about books, and if we're lucky, people watch and comment, and we slowly get to make friends and find our people that have the same amazing taste in books as we do. So as if that's not already amazing, what makes everything in the world even better? Doggies! So, it's time to combine the two. I know there is a BookTube tag that's tell us about your dogs a little bit, but clearly there's not enough. So, it's time to combine the two, and we got our little man here, who's like, Mama, what are you doing? Why are you doing this to me? Just love on me. So, it's time. I thought we needed to do more, dogs of BookTube. So, this is my little tag, and I might have to go and get a bribe so I can get my other doggy, or get him to, stop doing his cute little lay-down pet me. So, this is basically just, hey, let's talk books. Let's talk our doggies. The other tag is just, how do they relate to dogs, or relate to books? This is just, hey, you're a booktuber, you have a doggy, tell us about your doggies. So, first off, what's their names? This one is Oscar. Franny is over there licking her butt. So, I'm not going to show her right now. And second off, what are their nicknames? Because I know you don't know the names. Oscar and Franny, that's their, bad place names. We're not going to say the 3-letter word. But, mostly it's Lil Man and Big Girl is what y'all know them as in all my shorts. Or, Lil Man is also my little lover boy, and he used to be no, 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 and what's in your mouth? But now he mostly goes by, Lil Man Band and Oscar Bosker, or, Diss You. That is his favorite one, where he goes and gets a toy, and he'll stare down the boyfriend and shake it at him, because, he's breaking the rules. Lil Man has dibs on Mama. So, if you get within arm's length, you're getting dis'd. And then Franny is, she's the big girl, because she started off cat-sized, and now she's 80 pounds of fluff. Or, usually I call her Fussy Hussy, or the Hussy Alarm. She's also, Fan. And she's got quite a few names depending on her behavior. Fussy Hussy is more of a, that's what she does to me. Or, my furry alarm clock. And so, also, where did they get their nicknames from? Or, where did they get their names? Let's start off with that one. Because Oscar got his name as he was a very excitable puppy. And, there's that whole thing, Oscar Mayer Wiener, you pet him, you show him food, toy, and he would get very excited, so he's Oscar. And Franny, you would think that I took her to the pound and traded her out if you saw her baby pictures, which I've got to dig through and see if I can find one to edit in, but she was, I almost named her Hershey, because she was just this tiny little, chocolatey thing, just all cuddles and kisses. And then the boyfriend came in, and I became the other woman, even though I was here first. But she stole my man, and she's cute, so I let her. But she had the little wrought eyebrows, and she still has the little nub of a tail, so you gotta look at her butt, because she loves to bark, whether she's happy or she's being Lil Man's muscle. She's got, the mean girl bark with very subtle nuances that you're not going to know if you don't know her. So you got to watch that little nub to see if it's happy or, I'm going to get you because my brother said to kind of deal. And if y'all watch American Dad, there's that whole, Fanny song in one of the episodes. So she was named for her nub. And if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go get that bribe because they just don't want to snuggle. And you can't have a doggy BookTube video without the doggies playing host. All right, we're back, and we've got the bride and the big girl. I told you there was a way to get him. And yes, you're going to get it. So, like, do y'all have any, like, quirky stories about your babies that you wish they'd still do? And since the big girl's hogging the camera, we'll start with the big girl story. We brought her home, and her very first walk, she was about 2 months old when I found her at the shelter. And we took her for a walk, and she used to do the cutest little things. She couldn't figure out how to turn, but she wanted to make sure I was still there because she didn't totally hate me yet. I wasn't just spare thumbs. Yeah. So if she wanted to make sure I was behind her, she would hop in a little circle. Yes, you did. You had the cutest little hoppies. Over here. Little man is still refusing. He's like, no. See, come here. Little man's like, I know I'm going to get my cut, so, not interested. And he used to, like, he was the king of the no-no-nos. Like, he would sit there and just, anytime he got something, he would look at you, you'd see it, and he would just take off and, no, you cannot have this. We used to have to chase him forever, and then occasionally, like, he was abused when we got him, so he was scared of humans, and he would run, and we would have to go and just chase him down, and even for treats, he wasn't having it. He would play bumper buddies with my old doggy, as in, he would come close enough to kind of, like, side swipe him, but you couldn't touch him. He wasn't having it. And so he would just kind of, like, we'd finally catch up to him, chasing him, and he'd see my other dog and go, oh, wait, that's my buddy, and swipe up alongside him, but stay well out of range otherwise. And then we'd just, okay, we're going back home now, and walk in, hide behind the door, and slam it closed behind him. And just playing his little bumper buddies. He won't do that anymore, though. We're so cute. He doesn't bumper buddy with Franny. But he also quit making a run for it, so I guess that means he decided to love us. And lastly, we need to know how you got your babies. Like, Little Man, I love it, our dogs swapped. Little Man was brought home by the boyfriend who, he wandered into the boyfriend's work that morning, just shaken and just an absolute mess, and they were threatening to take him to the shelter, which only gives them 30 days. No. The boyfriend brought him home in the middle of the shift, plopped him on my chest, because I was still in bed sleeping. I had class, and I didn't have to get up for another 2 hours. And he proceeded to lick me till he fell asleep. So we kept him, because, who's going to give up a doggy, especially my little snuggly lover boy? Though we did have to, tether him and weigh down the cat house. At 10 pounds, he was dragging around a cat house as big as me with 30 pounds of additional weights. And it didn't stop him, it just slowed him down. So he is also the world's smallest pit bull. And then Franny here, I went to the shelter because Little Man was trying to start World War III with Jack, my fluffy kitty that y'all occasionally see shorts of, after, my baby had passed. We, spent years trying to get him better, and the vets couldn't help him, and we finally lost my baby, but after finals, he needed a playmate, so I went to the local shelter, brought her home as a 15-pound puppy, and Jackie Boy, who was the same size as her, gave her the sniff of approval, and we decided to keep her. And you were my snuggly baby for a day before I became the hussy. And okay, that's enough teasing. Here you go. You get that. Come here, little man. Come get your cut. Yeah. Peanut butter is the one thing he will beg for. Like anything else, he knows he's getting a cut or he's not getting a cut. He'll stay under the covers. Peanut butter, I know I'm getting a cut, but when? He will stare at me and drool for it. It's his favorite. And they haven't had it in like 2 months. So you're overdue for some peanut butter, aren't you? So, yep, that's the little, doggies of BookTube Tag. And so I know that, Adriana over at Carbon Bonded Books has a doggie, and MJ over at Reading This Life, and Randy at The Literate Texan. And if anybody else has a doggie and I didn't tag you, well, that means you're not showing your doggie often enough. And we need more happy doggy content on BookTube. So if you have one and you see this tag, consider yourself tagged, because I want to see all your cute doggies and learn all about them. So I will see you soon. And if you like, we'll try this again with kitties, though. I might just have to Photoshop pictures in, because neither one of them are particularly snuggly. Bye. See you soon.